beautiful. Hold on.
We are searching for
Hold on.
food to eat.
She is, she is beautiful. What's up, guys? We about to hop into a reaction video on millennial money. Um, Not really millennial money, but this is about the same people that make millennial money. It's crazy. 25-year-old making $102,000 a year. We're gonna see how he spends his money. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So let's check that out.
Well, my week was pretty fun. I'm not gonna
That was
lie.
Guffball.
It's cool just keeping track of my spending.
I think that was Guffball. I think that was Guffball. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's Guffball or something like it.
Iowa allocator. I'm 25 years old. I make $102,000 a year working at a midtown law firm in the IT department, as well as mining crypto. And I live in Financial District in Manhattan.
Okay.
I come from
Expensive.
Like
New York's expensive in general.
frugal household. For some reason, I've always been that one black sheep when it comes to saving money. Instead, a lot of my financial knowledge tends to be centered around making and generating income, as opposed to, properly managing the income that I have, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. At least he's aware of it, though. Parents come to us from Nigeria. Yep.
The management of money.
See, hold up.
Something that
Hold up. They taught him to be responsible with his money, but he had to learn how to budget on his own.
the management of money is something that I didn't really sort of come into. I started moving out on my own.
See, hold up. The reason I have to bring that back is, hold up. Hold up. They taught him how to be responsible with his money, but he had to learn how to budget it on his own. See, like, I don't know what they're trying to say here, but this is what I think. I think what they're saying is they try to teach him how to pretty much not waste his money on just like junk and things that are not of value, whether that be monetary or emotional value. Or you can get a lot of happiness from something that's cheap. But he had to learn how to budget his money, like how to allocate those things on his own for like rent and insurance and utilities and whatever, things like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference.
Management of money is something that I didn't.
You could budget your money and not know how to be responsible with it. Like, I could put like $1,000 towards shopping, but that's not exactly the smart, responsible things to do, right? So you see the difference? You know what I mean? I don't know. I see the difference. I don't know about
I
you.
started moving out on my own.
Mining crypto is crazy though.
When it comes to cryptocurrency and honestly computers and technology in general, I got into that definitely through the influence of my father. I'm a big media guy. I like audio, video, but the main thing I've been mining for like the last 2 years has primarily been Ethereum.
That's smart. Well, mining anything, I feel it's
Kind of stay
smart,
away
but
from using credit cards. Only because
what?
I'm not really the most on track with, trying to build my credit, like where I spend with the credit card and then immediately pay it off. I'm not that diligent, so I just avoid it altogether and just use straight debit. I would say on average.
See, all right. Although I feel as though he should be using credit cards even to the slightest to build his credit score and make sure he has some credit history. And he's making 102,000 at 25. He's not doing bad, but when he starts to like try to get into bigger, more capital intensive things like getting a house or starting up a business or whatever, that credit's gonna come into play. All right, that credit's gonna come into play. If he's just using debit card purchases all the time, there's nothing out there to vouch for him, So if you just got like a little credit card and just put like a little rinky-dink expenses on it, even that would suffice. But at least he knows himself, though. At least he knows himself, because some people would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm responsible for credit cards," and then Nah. But at least he knows.
I try not to
But
spend.
I think he still needs to
over
do
maybe
something.
Like 400 to 500 a week. If I were gambling on myself, going under or over, I'm a smart man when it comes to that. So I would put my money on going over.
Yeah.
So starting off on day one.
Again, he knows himself. He keeps it real.
For tickets to a movie that me and my girlfriend saw. Then the transportation to get there, mostly Uber. We only spent $37 on eating the movie theater food there. That day I spent $101.
Well, back that up.
The movie theater food there. That day.
$34 on the movie tickets. All right, whatever. But another $40 on just the food?
Day I spent $101. All right, just got a haircut. It's been a minute. You know, finally got it done. So
I ain't
now
even
I
gonna
think
say
the next
that.
thing we're gonna do
That's
is we're gonna
crazy.
get some food.
He making
Spent
bread
around
though, but still.
$140. I think it was like 139 point something something. That was really good.
What? 140? What? All right, haircut $40. That's regular nowadays. Like haircut prices is crazy. Like that, but it's a good investment. But it was still crazy. But it's $20 for some empanadas. Am I tripping? Is that something else? Argent? Is that $9 for some fries? Spaghetti marinette for 20. I don't even know if that porterhouse worth it though. Like, all right, whatever. It's New York, but I don't. Them prices crazy still.
Chloe's Fruits or something like that.
$20 for ice. Yo, this got to be New York prices, bruh. And I used to live in New York, New Jersey area, but I don't remember this junk ever being that expensive. Or maybe I just be finding the cheap spots or whatever. Mind you, he said he's trying to spend $400 or $500 a week. It's on day 2. Already at 280. It's crazy.
So far, the only things I paid for today
$70 for the Uber?
the train to get here and our Uber going back home. So to Manhattan.
Day 3, he already
Yo,
busted.
It is day 4. I'm just eating leftover food that I have in my refrigerator from the last time I went to the grocery store. And I'm going to try not to spend any money since I spent a lot this weekend. And try and stretch it out to stay.
Hold up though. I just want to also say this. Although he's spending money crazy, he also make a lot of bread. Like, make 102 a year. You know what I'm saying? If I break the math down for you, like he making at least. Let me really do the math for y'all right now.
Some crypto-related stuff. I spent $95 on groceries. After that, I think I just took the train.
Like, he making this much. He making this much a week. I don't know if y'all can see. I read it for y'all. 1900. Call it 1960 a week. You feel me? Before taxes, but even after you put taxes, bro making like still 1,300 a week. So he Gucci.
This is pretty much a loss. I mean, $40. I was giving my little brother some money. All right. Well, I am on my way to.
Oh, let me bring that back though. Still making 1,300 a week though. What the hell? Oh snap! Oh, that junk done played. That junk done played. Where's Votto? That's crazy. My junk done said, "Where's Votto?"
I think I'm definitely over my limit, so I'm pretty much. This is pretty much a loss.
That should say, "Where's Votto?"
I was giving my little brother some money.
Oh man.
Well, I am on my way to Long Island, in Savannah. Gonna pick up some friends, take a car, and drive all the way to Delaware for the music festival. Well, I made it to Long Island. My friend Adam Decken he's a dope guy for helping me not take an Uber. Okay, so
The Firefly Music Festival
today's the
in
last day of the
Delaware.
challenge. The only thing I spent money on was Starbucks and gas for the car. So yeah, we made it to Firefly. It was a nice drive. It started raining like crazy, but we made it. The total amount that I spent over 7 days was regrettably 1,000.
But he make 1,300 a week too though, so he still got an extra 1,300.
So yeah, I was over.
You feel me? And I'm underestimating.
I awesome.
So
I told my friends, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not surprised." I would say it's eye-opening and it's refreshing because it gives me a new sense about myself and sort of the cost of happiness. And I realized on the days that I didn't really spend anything, I was more or the same amount of happy. It's actually great. I think moderation
that's
is
deep.
extremely
Oh, it's
important
Firefly
if you
Music
want
Festival.
to
Okay.
create a sustainable living situation. I think I want to make some changes, to be honest. I want to see if I can spend less and
Word.
work my way
Word.
down to that original goal.
You got a ways to go though, my guy. You got a ways to go though. But hold up, I'm gonna show y'all. Damn. I just want to show y'all another 25-year-old black woman. She's making $37,000, and we gonna see how much she spends in a week, and we gonna just compare the differences between both of them.
I love living in New York City because there's so many free, amazing things to do.
I'm gonna break down the numbers for you on her
Going
salary
outside is
too.
really beautiful. You meet so many amazing people.
Meet Brittany Cunningham. She lives in New York City and makes $37,000 a year.
I think I do have a good handle on my finances, but I also know that I can make more money. I'm hustling and I'm trying to, work as hard as I can in my industry. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to do better.
Here's how much 25-year-old Brittany Cunningham spends in a week.
Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm 25 years old and I live in New York City. For the past 3 years, I've been working.
She's making about $500 a week.
And it's really great because I can basically book myself on the show and work whenever I want and for however long I want. But during the pandemic, when there wasn't anything filming in New York City, I started a side hustle. I started making candles and I really, really enjoyed it. So I made it into a full business and it's really been.
I could tell
something that
she's
I'm
just
very
creative.
passionate about.
She's very
Brittany
creative.
saves nearly half her income by
Just
setting
off the rip.
budgets for herself.
Whenever I get my money from my job, it goes straight to my savings first. And then I take a certain amount and that goes into my checkings. And then I use my credit card for spending like everyday purchases, like a cup of coffee.
See, she has to be a lot more
Typically when I work-
intentional with her money. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got a plan and everything. Like the other guy, he was kind of just going through the motions. Oh yeah, 75 for the Uber. Oh yeah, I wanted to get my brother something. Oh yeah, $40 on movie theater food, like stuff like that. Again, not bashing him. I'm just saying two parallels.
Working, I pretty much don't have to pay for any food during the week, which is like insanely amazing, and I'm really lucky to have that privilege. The only time that I really have to pay for food is on the weekends when I'm at home, and then I usually just buy takeout.
This particular week, Brittany doesn't have a production assignment, so she'll be buying more food than she normally would, all while trying to keep her weekly budget below $200.
That's so she make $500
Here's how much
a
Brittany
week.
spent the week of June 1st, 2021.
Just double check that. This is in June. This is the
So
summer
it's
too.
Monday, and I woke up and I had 3 whole orders of candles, so I'm gonna spend some time packing those orders up. I just realized that I'm running very low on bubble wrap and
She making like
paper,
500 a
which I
week,
need for
yeah.
the packaging of my candles. So I'm gonna go on Amazon and purchase some.
Brittany saves a good amount of money by making her own coffee and breakfast in the mornings.
I do like to cook my breakfast at home. A simple omelet or cereal or whatever can go a long way.
Day 2 is grocery day.
I didn't buy too much at the grocery store. It's just typical stuff like bread, milk, eggs, so it didn't come out to too much.
For lunch, Brittany makes a meal with her purchases.
Every single Wednesday, my church meets up at someone's house and we have a dinner party, and it's just a really good time for us to talk about the word, to talk about the service from the last Sunday. We have dinner together. We always try to pitch in a little bit something, so I definitely brought some wine for this one.
Love me some wine, yo.
On Thursday, Brittany ventures out of her neighborhood.
For the subway, I buy the monthly pass. I think this is a good way to save money because you're not buying the ride every single time.
Again, very intentional.
Shopping.
Everything there's a thought
I
behind
don't
it.
really spend a lot of money on like shopping for clothes. Like I'm not a huge like fast fashion person. I do like to go thrifting if I need something. Yes. like to buy secondhand things like books. I don't really see the point in buying a $20 book when you could buy a book for $2 that, you know, is just as good.
See, like, this is also making me think too and reflect on myself because she's in New York City, which, if you don't know, is very expensive, making $37,000 a year. Whether it fluctuates or not, you know, because some of her side hustle, all that depends, but she's making pretty much $37,000 a year, around there. And if you're living like her and making what the other guy's making, imagine how you saving $1,000 or invest. You have $1,000 to play with. All right, let's say you don't even want to be so tight. Like, you have an extra $600, $500 to play with. It's crazy.
Brittany ends the night
A
with
week,
one of her
too. A
favorite
week.
weekly rituals,
Mind you, a week.
Thai food.
So every single week I order from the same Thai restaurant. I absolutely love the drunken noodles. It's kind of been my guilty pleasure, so I don't care about splurging
I love
a
Thai
little bit
food.
on that every week.
And she's still
So
treating
on
herself.
Friday, I went to my
She's
local
still
cafe
treating
to
herself.
edit some YouTube videos. There I bought a chai tea latte and a brownie, and I spent most of my day just editing. And then afterwards, me and my roommate went to a roller skating rink.
Exciting!
Usually I like to skate at the park for free, but this time I wanted a different change of scenery, so me and my roommate went over there to skate with the other people, and it was really fun.
Go get
We also got really hungry, so we stopped at Sticky's, which
See,
is
I
my
can't
favorite
skate for
chicken spot
neither.
in New York, and we bought some chicken and fries, and then after we were done skating, we got some munchies, and we stopped at the local bodega and bought some snacks.
Yeah.
Hey, so I am on my way to Hell's Kitchen. Apparently there's some sort of street fair going on, so I'm on my way to go check it out.
We are searching for food to eat. Gyro. Gyro.
Oh, she's beautiful. Hold on.
We are searching for
Hold on.
food to eat.
She is beautiful.
Gyro. Gyro. Hungry. We hungry. Okay, sweetie. Thank you.
Finally.
She is
Brittany
beautiful.
also makes an unexpected purchase that sets her over budget.
Okay, so I just found out that Doja Cat will be performing live July 4th weekend in Coney Island. And I think I might have to go. Like, I might have to buy tickets to see
Treat
Miss
yourself.
Girl.
She's still treating herself. Like,
Every single
Oh, she's
Sunday,
not
I go
bad.
to my church in Manhattan, and I really love.
On day 7, and
church
she's only
because it has
$10 over
really good
budget.
Music. The vibe is really awesome. Everyone's very friendly and just lively. I was going to church and I was late, so I had to buy Dunkin' Donuts. These little costs definitely add up, so I definitely need to.
No, I'ma
watch
definitely
how much
reflect on
I'm
myself.
spending on food. And then after church, it was the Pride Festival. So there was a bunch of people outside in the streets for Pride, which was really great to see. New York. There's a lot of free stuff going on as well. I got free ice cream at one point.
Brittany went over budget by $30.10, but here's how she thinks she did.
I don't think it was too much considering I usually spend around $200 a week. If I do spend over $200 or over my budget, I hope that it's towards my candle business or something more important than just concert tickets. But I'm gonna give myself a little slack. It's gonna be my birthday soon. It's cancer season, so I can splurge a little bit.
yeah, what? And she only $30 over budget.
I have to be a lot more self-disciplined and be very cognitive of what I'm doing and how I'm spending
Like I
my
said,
money.
very
However, I
intentional.
know that one day, you know, with my ambition and with hard work and, you know, doing my side hustles and everything, I feel like I can definitely make more money one day. But until then, I'm going to continue to hustle.
Yeah.